Pi network is absolutely massive right now. We're looking at 276 million tokens about to unlock, and the whales are positioning themselves for what could be the most parabolic move we've seen in months. Mark my words, this 40-cent level is going to be the make-or-break moment that separates the diamond hands from the paper hands. Make sure to watch this video entirely until the end, because this could change everything for Pi network holders. The data I'm about to show you is absolutely mind-blowing. Welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily. I'm your host, and you're about to get the most high-energy, no-nonsense Pi network analysis on YouTube today. We're diving deep into two absolutely massive articles that are going to blow your mind about where Pi is heading next. This is going to be one wild ride, so buckle up and let's get straight into it. Let's start with this interesting article from CoinGate that's got the entire crypto community talking. According to this piece, Pi network is facing some serious selling pressure, and I've got to tell you, this is exactly what we needed to hear. As you can see in this article, crypto expert Zoe is pointing out that Pi network's main challenge is its growing supply. Now listen up, because this is where it gets absolutely massive. Only about 2.5% of Pi's total supply of 100 billion tokens is currently unlocked and available for trading. That's right, we're talking about a sleeping giant that's barely even awake yet. The article mentions that 5.2 billion tokens have been moved but remain locked due to time limits. Currently, only 7.6% of the tokens are usable. Think about that for a second. 92.4% of the supply is still locked up. This is absolutely parabolic potential just waiting to explode. Now, here's where the whales are getting smart. The Pi Foundation is preparing to release a substantial number of tokens. Over 19 million Pi tokens worth nearly $10 million at current market prices. But here's the kicker. Over the next month, more than 272 million tokens are scheduled for release, with an average of 10 million coins entering circulation daily. Look at this data here. This unlock schedule could potentially result in over $106 million in total value being released. Now, most people are looking at this and panicking, but I'm telling you right now, this is the exact catalyst we need for the next massive rally. The community is crying out for token-burning mechanisms, and you know what? They're absolutely right. Without proper deflationary measures, we're looking at continued downward pressure. But here's what the bears are missing. Pi network has absolutely massive community support and recognition. The price is currently trading at about 45 cents, and despite minimal trading activity, this stability is actually bullish as hell. Now let's take a look at this second article from the Currency Analytics, and this is where things get really interesting. They're saying Pi network must break below 40 cents before the next rally can begin. And you know what? I absolutely agree with this analysis. According to this article, Pi network's price momentum continues to weaken, with analysts warning that a decisive break below the 40-cent level may be necessary before any meaningful rally can take place. But here's why this is absolutely massive for us. This is classic market psychology at work. The ecosystem growth initiatives, including new developer tools and app integrations, haven't translated into sustained upward momentum yet. The Pi 2-day celebrations, merchant partnerships, and AI collaborations have already been factored into the current price. But mark my words, this is just the calm before the storm. The July token unlock is creating additional headwinds with 276 million Pi tokens, equivalent to 3.7% of the circulating supply, being unlocked. Historically, large increases in circulating supply tend to depress prices, especially when they're not accompanied by strong demand-side growth. But here's the thing. The selling pressure is going to flush out all the weak hands. Look at this chart here. 40 cents has emerged as a key support level. It represents not only a psychological threshold but also a chart-based support zone tested multiple times in recent months. If the token falls below this level, it could trigger renewed buying interest as traders look to form a potential triple bottom pattern. This is absolutely massive technical analysis that the whales are watching. The developer hosting update is signaling ecosystem expansion in a huge way. The Pi core team announced that it would begin directly hosting developer applications, eliminating the need for individual developers to manage their own servers, security systems, or backend tools. This is going parabolic for adoption. By reducing technical barriers, Pi network hopes to attract more developers to its ecosystem. Greater developer participation could increase the number of Pi-powered applications, ultimately boosting utility and encouraging more real-world use cases for the token. This is the foundation for sustainable ecosystem growth that we've been waiting for. Here's my take on what's happening right now. We're looking at a perfect storm of events that could catapult Pi Network into absolutely massive territory. The token unlock is going to create short-term selling pressure, but this is exactly what we need to reset the market and bring in serious institutional money. The whales are positioning themselves for this dip below 40 cents because they know it's going to be the last time we see these prices. Once we break below that support level, we're going to see massive accumulation from smart money who understand the long-term potential of this network. The ecosystem developments are absolutely massive. We're talking about streamlined app deployment, simplified development processes, and direct hosting from the Pi core team. This is the kind of infrastructure building that creates sustainable value over time. The market might not be pricing this in yet, but mark my words, it's going to be absolutely parabolic when it does. I want you to look at the bigger picture here. Pi Network has one of the strongest communities in crypto, with millions of users actively mining and participating in the ecosystem. The fact that 92.4% of the supply is still locked up means we're sitting on a powder keg of potential price action. The bears are focusing on the token unlocks and selling pressure, but they're missing the forest for the trees. Every successful crypto project goes through these phases of consolidation and accumulation. Bitcoin did it, Ethereum did it, and now Pi Network is doing it. This is textbook market behavior for projects that are about to go absolutely massive. My prediction? We're going to see Pi Network test that 40-cent support level in the coming weeks. If it breaks below, we could see a quick drop to the 35 to 38-cent range. But this is going to be the opportunity of a lifetime for accumulation. The whales know this, which is why they're not panicking. They're positioning. Once we clear out the weak hands and establish a solid base, we're going to see Pi Network explode higher. The combination of ecosystem growth, developer adoption, and reduced selling pressure from token unlocks is going to create the perfect conditions for a parabolic move. The technical analysis is absolutely massive right now. We're looking at a potential triple bottom formation at 40 cents, which is one of the most bullish patterns in technical analysis. If we can hold this level or bounce from slightly below it, we're going to see renewed institutional interest and retail FOMO kicking in. Remember, this is not financial advice, but I'm telling you right now, Pi Network is positioning itself to be the sleeping giant that everyone wishes they had bought more of. The fundamentals are solid, the community is strong, and the technical setup is absolutely massive for a breakout. The key thing to watch is the volume during any potential break below 40 cents. If we see high volume on the breakdown, it could signal capitulation and the end of selling pressure. Low volume would suggest we're just seeing normal market fluctuations, which would be even more bullish for the longer term. I want to see you guys absolutely crushing it in the comments below. Tell me what you think about this Pi Network analysis. Are you ready for the potential dip below 40 cents? Or are you hoping we hold support? Either way, this is going to be absolutely massive for anyone who's positioning correctly. If you found this analysis valuable, smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. We're covering the hottest crypto topics every single day, and you don't want to miss out on the next parabolic opportunity. Share this video with your crypto friends because this Pi Network analysis is going to be absolutely massive for anyone who's holding or thinking about entering a position. The data we've covered today is game-changing, and everyone needs to see this. Make sure to check out our other videos on the channel where we're covering Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the altcoins that are about to go absolutely parabolic. This is Gold Rush Crypto Daily, and we're here to help you navigate these absolutely massive opportunities in the crypto markets. Remember, this is not financial advice, but the setup we're seeing with Pi Network right now is absolutely massive. Stay strong, stay bullish, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to dive even deeper into the crypto markets that are about to explode. Peace out, crypto warriors.